power. Okay? So, you know, we have supersets. So you will deadlift, we'll go in there and do sprints, and then we'll come back. The other thing that's really important when you're lifting heavy is to have a good rest period. Okay? So, like we'll give our kids like a 3-minute rest period. You know, so when they first start lifting, they're not going to lift until the 3 or 4-minute rest period. We're going to give them a lot of time before they do it. Okay?
So that's the only thing that we don't. That's why we don't train in a typical CrossFit fashion. Okay, so CrossFit, yeah. So then you get a chance to recover because recovery is important to build strength. Recovery is not important if you're trying to just build endurance. Like the best thing CrossFit does is build up like your anaerobic endurance, the same endurance that you use for basketball. But it does a great job of building up your strength, which allows you to be faster. So that's the difference.
Okay. So we're going to do chin-ups. What's that? Everybody. It's, I don't even know if So what we do a chin-up series. Okay? With you doing CrossFit, right? Kippings or kip-ups or whatever they call, okay? When you test, we let our kids, we let our players, and again, when we do a chin-up, you know, it's reversed of this, okay? We let them do whatever they want for a reason. You know, we don't say like your legs can't kick or whatever. So when you freshmen are last to test, and so you'll see everybody else just doing all this like swinging, and that's fine. They can do it. Okay? And that's how they test. That's their number. That's totally fine. When you do chin-ups as a lift, you know they'll come in and they'll do as many as they can on their own. Okay, that's the first set. And again, they can use legs or whatever means that they use to do it. Okay. But so then beyond that, we'll do a series. Okay, and we'll run through different couple different things. But when you're training chin-ups, okay, to train your strength, and I'm not saying you can't do your kip-ups or whatever they're called. That's totally fine. But when you know, if you want to increase your chin-up strength and being able to do more of them, being able to be engaged, first of all, grip tight, okay? All we always grip tight is going to help you. And then be engaged when you're coming off. That means your core is tight, everything's tight, okay? Legs are tight. And then when you're pulling, you know, you technically want to keep your legs straight to increase your strength. Now, if you're just doing it just to do it, it's fine to do all that other stuff. Okay? So let's see what you got for chin-ups. Let's just see yours. It's okay. You can do as many as you can do. And you can use your legs, you can do whatever you want with your feet. We don't care. I'll do the bench on your legs, so you don't have to worry about this being annoying. That's right. Okay? So the other thing is you want to make sure you have full range of motion. Okay? So full range of motion means that you're going to have to make, for you, you're pretty long. You're going to pretty much always touch the floor. Okay? So full range of motion is getting yourself down into this spot. Okay? I'm not saying you have to hang on your shoulders like this, but getting yourself down into this spot. You know, versus maybe like 3/4 of your legs. Okay? So again, that's how we start off. We start off with just trying to do as many drills. Now, what we do is they have to get to 10. Now, if they can do 10 on their own, kicking feet, whatever they want to do, then that's the first set. But say they can only do 7, or they can only do 2. Then we have a partner assisted where we partner assist them.
Right, that's what CrossFit have the main.
Yeah, help you. And that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay? I'll show you. So then the next after that is negatives. Okay? So again, we're talking how do we build up, you know, chin-up strength. So negatives is that you're going to jump up and then you're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. Okay, now we will do 6 of those. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and press the negatives. Again, you're lowering on a count of 4. So you want to.
So I jump up. Right?
Yep, jump up, hold up, yep, and go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get all the way to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, so those are negatives. And you want to get yourself all the way, you know, you're going, so you're hitting the bottom. Those are really important, get yourself all the way down there. And what you want to do is you don't want to like 1, 2, 3, and then 4 just be a drop. You kind of want to have that equal throughout your whole thing. Okay. So then those are your negatives. Okay. The next thing we'll do is we'll do holds. Right. So literally, we're going to get up here. And we're going to hold. Okay. And we hold this for 30 seconds. And again, you want to engage everything. Super, super tight hands. Super, super tight. You know, I tighten my legs. I tighten my core. I tighten everything I can tighten to help yourself stay up there. Okay? So let's switch guys. You can stay for 30. If you can't.
Hold on, just a second. Let me time it. Okay.
All right. Now hold your legs. Good.
Stay up there. Come on. Get tight. Get tight.
Good. 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 All right. Good.
So,
So in that time period, they can't hold for 30. They fall. They get back up and they hold maybe 5. And they fall again. They go up and they hold again. They're holding the 30. Now they might not hold it for the time period. Okay. Okay. So then the last series is hangs. Okay. On a hang, now we're changing our grip. Okay. On a hang. So you're hanging with your palms facing away from you. The hang is really, really good. It's good for grip strength, okay? You want to feel like you're tight to everything. And the hang also, believe it or not, will help increase your chin-up strength. Okay? It really works your core. If you tighten everything really, really good, it's going to allow you to increase your strength. I'm going to go for 1 minute.
okay.
We
Just a second.
hang for 1 minute. I want to see how long I got. You ready?
Yep.
It's really, really quiet. You're
So like what's the ground?
your feet,
You're going to pull your toes up to your strength.
Oh, okay. So, as you're hanging here, you want to think about all the places that you want to tighten, okay? Like you want your hands tight, you want your shoulders tight, you want your abs tight, you want everything absolutely as tight as you can get when you're hanging here. Now, what's going to happen when you first do it is your hands are going to feel like they're going to fall off, because you got all the blood going away from you. Where am I at?
42. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Did it. Just want to see if I can do it. But see what you got. You can use that if you need it. Good? Yeah? Good. Good.
That's good, Caleb.
It's really good. Really good form. Yeah. Yeah. Engage everything. Get your core engaged.
It's a mind game, really.
Yeah. Tighten your butt. Tighten your hands. Kind of retighten yourself.
18 right now.
They usually will be singing some sort of song during this time.
30. Okay, 30.
Verse 7. Skills. Okay, so those are hangs. Okay, so everybody comes in like, I need to get better, I need to get better. And the bands are good, okay, for assisted chin-ups. Those are really, really good. But there's, you do we're just showing you everything that you increase. Okay? All right, next thing we're going to do is a front squat. Now, when we lift with each other, we'll front squat. Front squat there's just a decreased amount of injuries, you know, if you're losing, it just moves forward, it's not on your back. So it's just a lot safer. It does pretty much the same thing, as far as, you know, the workout is, you know, what muscles you're lifting and stuff. It's probably more on the quads than it is the hamstrings or the back exercise, but, you know, we're really done those, so we think it's well, okay? What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna want to front squat to the third row position, okay? So now, obviously, you get your shoes on, so it's gonna feel better, okay? So your shoes are gonna help you with your third row. And then you've got some weight going forward, so you're going to feel like you're falling back, okay, like you do when you do a third row. So, you know, gripping the bar as far as being able to grip it is one, have your elbows up, okay? And then some people can't put their hands behind the bar, and so some of them, you know, have to do 2 fingers or whatever. But if you can get your whole hand behind the bar, that's really, really good. That gives you good wrist mobility, okay? Full range of motion through your wrist. And then being able to get your elbows up keeps that weight back versus elbows down, weight forward, okay? You want a good stance, you know, it doesn't have to be super, super wide. You just want a good, comfortable stance. When you third row squat or when you front squat, you want to feel like you're pulling your knees out. So when I'm going down, I'm feeling like I'm creating an arch, I'm corking my feet is what we call it, okay? So you're screwing your feet into the ground. You want to feel like you're creating an arch, your knees are being pulled outward, okay? And you're able to then sit into this position. Again, knees are going out, okay? And I'm able to drive that thing up. So you want to be able to, you know, get into a front squat. Now, you don't want to sit down here, okay? This is the point of it, it's not to actually sit like I am. But you just want to hamstring the calf and then be able to come back up. See what it feels like. Good, pull those knees out. Good, try to get a little bit lower. On your heels. There you go.
Good.
A little bit lower.
Good.
Nice, there you go.
Nice.
Good. Get a little bit lower. There you go. Good, pull those knees out. It's looking good. Feel that? Okay, you feel that? I mean, you're getting pretty low there, kid. Just one more. Nice, good. Go ahead, right.
Good job.
Your front squat is going to help your third row, okay? So being able to get yourself into that through your front squat, powering through those heels, getting used to being able to power through those heels is going to help you. This is the front squat. That depth is really, really good. Did you think your depth was good?
For what?
Or depth?
Yes. When you start putting weight on the bar, you're gonna have to really work and get your elbows up, because the weight will feel like it's falling.
Right. Those are good. And again, it's a safe exercise because when you can't do it, it's just going to fall forward and you're not having to sit on your back. Okay? Okay. Last thing we're going to do is bench. Let's move over here because it's going to set up for us. Biggest thing, obviously you probably have benched before, okay? You know, the biggest thing with the bench, just some pointers, some hints to help you. Always keep your feet on the floor, okay? Don't put your feet up on a bench, you see guys do that all the time. But you want your feet on the floor. The other thing you do is you want to engage your core and your butt muscles, your glutes, okay? Even when you're benching. You know, this is one guy, Kelly Spread, that's a physical therapist. He's a big into, you know, injury prevention, obviously, and rehab and all that. But he talks about being able to bench, and the more we can utilize our core, the stronger we're going to get. When we can utilize our core and get it tight and get strong throughout even just the day, like when you're walking, he talks about like you should feel tight. You know, your core is supports your back, all that kind of stuff. But so when you're benching, feet on the floor, butt and abs are going to get tight, okay? The other thing is being able to bench, have a good tight grip, okay? And I'll show you a couple different things. you want to have no wrinkles in your wrist, okay? If your wrists are doing this, you see that? See my wrists are that? I got wrinkles in my wrists. I want to be able to bench with straight wrists, okay? No wrinkles in the wrist. When you're doing this, you're really putting a lot of pressure, and that like carpal tunnel and all that kind of stuff happens. So make sure your wrists are straight and there's no wrinkles in your wrist. The other thing is you want to feel like you're breaking this bar, okay, when you're benching. That's going to engage your shoulder muscles. It's going to keep them from, getting ripped out. But it's also going to keep your elbows in, okay? You'll see a lot of, especially girls, or even some guys, that will bench with their elbows. See my elbows? Okay, that's terrible, terrible. It's going to totally get a shoulder injury. So elbows are in. Again, you don't have to be super, super tight, but they're just closer to your sides versus elbows out, okay? So when you're benching this, you're going right below the chest, and then you're pounding that thing back up. You can see.
So like grip.
That's why I grip. I'm a little bit smaller than you. If you feel a little bit more comfortable being out, just make sure you have an even grip. See how you roll up on the end here? Good, good. Tighten your core. Good. Elbows go in. Okay. Good. Good. Put it up. Good. So you should feel like it's in your broad line. Okay. So bring it up here. There you go. Feel that? So kind of like a little bit of a half circle. Yep. And then power that back up. Good. Try that. Nice. Good. So feel those elbows in. Good. Got it? So bench is something that you're going to really want to start light on. Okay? Your form's not great. Okay? Your elbows want to go out. And that's totally normal. So really start light on this. Okay, get comfortable with it. Even this way is fine. Get comfortable with that. Feeling like your elbows are in. It's coming to just below the chest line there, and being able to power that up. So what it turns into is you're kind of making a half circle. A little bit of a half circle. It kind of starts in front of you and then drops down and then comes back up. But think about it as a runner. Okay, this is normal. See this is totally normal for my joints. This isn't. Okay. That's just, if you're impinging your shoulder, you're doing stuff that's going to hurt your shoulder if you do it that way. So that's why I go elbows in. It's going to help your running form right? But it's also going to make you stronger. What this is, and the reason why we do this is where our larger muscles are. So that's kind of what takes over. But if at some point you're not going to lift any more than what you're on a plateau if you keep lifting like this. Whereas this is going to allow you to get past that plateau and really lift heavier. And build muscle, build the right muscle. Okay? So that's something that you really want to watch. Go really, really light on it and do like 10 reps, do 3 sets of 10 versus the 4 to 6 or 6 to 8 reps. Do more with lighter weight until you get really comfortable with it, and then you put some light on it. Okay? Anything else there, Caleb?
Nope.